Scalia family, I won't ever forget that the seat I inherit today is that of a very, very great man. To my wife, Louise, and my daughters, Emma and Bindi, thank you for your perseverance and your patience, your courage and your love. I simply could not have attempted this without you. And to the American people, I am humbled by the trust placed in me today. I will never forget that to whom much will be expected. And I promise you that I will do all my powers permit to be a faithful servant of the Constitution and laws of this great nation. Thank you.
Few audio problems. But there you have it. Neil Gorsuch sworn in, a big day, and a little preview of some cases that he is going to be working on. The Trinity Lutheran case out of Columbia, South Carolina, is seen as one of the hot-button cases of the court sitting. This case involves the Lutheran preschool in Missouri, actually, and that was denied state funds to improve a playground due to a law prohibiting government aids to schools with religious affiliation. And Trinity Lutheran and supporters are hoping that, given Gorsuch's ruling on past church-state issues, he will back them in this one. And then there's the South Carolina hearing with bathrooms and all that. That looks like it might go to the Supreme Court. And then Weaver versus Massachusetts, another one. The first case surrounds a 16-year-old who murdered a 15-year-old in 2003. The Villa case involved a Texas gang member convicted of killing a 5-year-old and her grandmother at a shooting, but lawyers claim he was given influence, rather not the right ineffectual counsel, and specifically they're questioning the legal remedies given to capital defendants there. So he's got some pretty big cases, and the Supreme Court, well, ready to go to work. And, man, just the fight just to get through. And as you know how this went down, we had to pull out the nuke option. But you know what? It was well done, well played. And this country needs a justice that literally can administer real justice. And we need to pray for him and pray for his family and pray for this country, because we have some tough things that are coming through the courts, and there's going to be a fight, certainly, but they're going to make those decisions. And with him filling the big shoes of Scalia, it's a big deal. And I wanted you to hear it in its entirety, the swearing in, because, I mean, it's history. I mean, these are lifelong appointments, and many people voted for Donald Trump, even though they may not have agreed with a lot of what he was saying or what he stood for. But one of the biggest reasons why people did vote for him, where a lot of undecideds, was the Supreme Court. And there it is. And it's a promise filled. You couldn't have found a better person to be able to fill that vacancy. And it was a great day. And it is a good victory for the United States of America, truly. And the times that we live right now, and how the left is just so out there with wanting to secularize everything and just make everything the way they see fit. Well, it'd be nice to look through the lens of our founding fathers and just be able to uphold our laws, not make laws, or have activist judges that are pulling the wrong way or just doing things that are just bizarre to upset the whole balance of our culture. Over the weekend, I wanted to mention we got up to $1,200 thanks to matching funds. We are raising money for our summer radio station campaign, which we're putting to work a very seasoned radio guy who's going to be able to call on radio stations across the country to get us on more stations. That's what we need to do to grow and to get more listeners. So we are up to $1,200. Our goal's $500. And if you haven't made a donation yet, we're taking them big or small. We'll take them any way we can get it. But we'd certainly appreciate it if you could go to our website and make a donation today so we can get this guy to work and get For the People going all over the country. For the People is on the air for you Monday through Friday, giving you the information you need with the insight you deserve. Our mission is simple, to keep you informed without the jargon. We work hard to give you a quality program that makes a real difference in people's lives. Today, we're asking for your help. We would like to expand our on-air footprint throughout the U.S. Our goal of $5,000 will give us the ability to reach out to key decision makers and get us on more radio stations throughout the country. For the People is there for you daily. Will you help us reach our goal? $5,000 is our goal, and we can build this thing together. Let's get to work and grow For the People. Log on to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. You love the show. Now it's your turn to give back. We are counting on our friends. Help For the People now by logging on to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. All right, folks. We are on the air for you, and we believe in America, and you're America, and there's nothing more American than For the People. Come on. Love the show? Well, this is a way for you to get involved with the show, and building it from the ground up, it's not easy. Taking the reins from a guy who was number 3 most listened to men in America, Chuck Harder. Are you kidding me? What an honor it's been, but to rebuild it, it's kind of a reset of this whole broadcast, and I'd like to thank some anonymous people, you know who you are, and also Megan, getting the ball rolling. Wow, thank you so much. You're precious. Thank you. But all of you are precious. I can't just call it but a few. But I'm telling you, this is a listener-supported endeavor. We don't get a paycheck here at For the People. I wish I did. That would be a great thing. But we have been blessed. And, you know, the information that we give, we try to give you the sounds, try to give you the analysis, the breakdown of things, so you can kind of get a full sound of what's going on with the events of the day and put it into perspective for you. And it's a conservative broadcast. We make no apology for that at all. It's a family broadcast, too. We keep it family friendly, so you can listen to it with your entire family and never have to blush. So these are some of the attributes of the broadcast. And you don't get that with a lot of the radio shows today. They just, you know, they're devoid. And if you do get something out of the program, you have to listen to like all 3 hours to actually get something. And a lot of people just don't simply have 3 hours. So we put everything in 1 hour. And we think that we squeeze it in. We work hard. That's the least we can do for you. We don't want to waste your time. So if you'd like to get involved with our movement, man, we've been here from the very beginning. Before you knew about GAD and AFTA and the ramifications Chuck Harder was telling you, we've been on it with TPP and pushing for Donald Trump and his nationalist views and Fix America First. We got so many things to talk about today, including United Airlines. A doctor was forced off a flight. Terrible. The bombings in Egypt and Russia. What is going on with Syria? We'll be back.
Help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it. Don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on. To trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
For the People is on the air for you. Each day we strive to tell it to you straight, not watered down, so you can know what's going on each day. Our show is different from many of the others on air. We're not afraid of the PC police, and we explain our position, at the same time understanding the left's position and what we can do to further a conservative agenda for America. For the People is listener-supported and relies on listeners like you to help us get the word out. So, if you like what we do and want to help For the People, sign up today at our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Your support allows us to report the news fearlessly and guarantees our survival on the air. As a thank you, we'll send you our monthly newsletter with commentary and money-saving tips. Can we count on your support? Thank you for helping America. To become a For the People member, log on to forthepeopleshow.com. Now, the internet is a big place, but 123 Ready TV has made it easy to start enjoying all of the current movies you enjoy and those movie classics. What if I told you that you could start streaming everything now and all the latest movies for just $19.99? And it's a one-time charge, not monthly. 123 Ready TV is a media app that you can have on your PC or your Android phone. You see, this app allows you to stream movies and TV shows, weather, and anything you already have on your PC or your phone or on the internet. Plus, no commercials. Find out why so many people are using this amazing media player. Start saving money and start enjoying all your favorite TV shows now and movies for just a one-time payment of $19.99. To get yours, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com and click on the store page for your 123 Ready TV. It's For the People, and back on your radio or your smartphone device or whatever device you listen to For the People on, but we appreciate you spending some time with us. You know, this is a little freaky, but United Airlines, I have flown them before, and, there's been storms throughout the United States, and, I know there's problems with Southwest, there's been problems with Delta, they're trying to catch back up again, and sometimes, for whatever reason, flights get overbooked, and this is all over the internet. And this is just, I can't imagine why they would use the force they did. You don't want to do something on a flight that's not, especially if you're roughing somebody up. You're going to get pictures, you're going to get video, you're going to get the whole scene. And that is exactly what took place here. I'm talking about Flight 3411. From Chicago to Louisville, and it was overbooked. That flight, maybe you've taken it before, Chicago to Louisville. There was a doctor, and he was seated, and he actually was needed into work the very next day and had to be there. And, of course, doctors' work, it's very important. Well, I want you to just hear the audio. You're just not going to believe this. If you have kids, you may want to tell them to put their fingers in their ears, and if you're sensitive, but this is unbelievable, and just to hear the scream of this doctor.